everyone. Today I'm going to share my honest opinion about President of Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto. A detailed opinion on President Indonesia, Prabowo Subianto. Prabowo Subianto is Indonesian 8 years president, elected in 2024. His leadership has sparked many discussion about the country direction. Born on October 70 in 1951 in Jakarta, Indonesia, Prabowo has a long history in the military and politics, giving him a strong foundation in national defense and come from a well-known family. His father, in the name Sumitro Jojo Hadikusumo, was an economist and government minister, educated in the Indonesian Military Academy or in the name Ekebri. And the next, military and political career. Military career served in Indonesia Army as Special Force or the name Kopassus, held key position including commander of Kopassus, known for his leadership and discipline during his military or service. And the next political career entered politics after retiring from the military, founded the Great Indonesian Movement Party or the name in Gerinda in 2008, ran for president several times, 2014 and 2019, and became Indonesian Minister of Defense in 2019. And the next, vision and values. The first advocates for strong national defense, for an economic independence, promote nationalism and food self-sufficiency, emphasize discipline, patriotism, and unity. A former general, he is priorities managing in Indonesians military and national security. In the education, Prabowo studied at Indonesian Military Academy and graduated in 1974. Prabowo Subianto is leader known for his the military background, political influence, and dedication to Indonesia's strength and unity. And the next, personal traits. Personal traits, Prabowo Subianto is the first charismatic and determined, and the next strong sense of patriotism, advocates unity and self-reliance. And the family and background comes from an influential family. His brother in the name Hasim Jojo Hadi Kusumo is a successful businessman. And the last, deeply rooted in Indonesian nationalism. Next, transition to politics. After retiring from the army, Prabowo entered politics to continue serving the nation in a different capacity. And the next achievement in military, Prabowo was recognized for his success in special operation and military modernization efforts. In the leadership style, Prabowo leadership is often described as firm, disciplined, and nationalistic. And the next, previous president's campaign. In 2009, ran unsuccessfully for the vice presidency with Megawati Soekarno-Putri in 2014 and 2019, ran for president losing to Joko Widodo or the name Jokowi, Butem challenge, fake significant challenge, and the puts over election result in the attempts. Military career, the early years, special for Kopassus, primarily served in the Indonesia Army Special Force, and the next leadership roles and through to lead the strategic reverse. Command Coast in 1998 is Timor evolved in Operation Daring is the as occupation. And the next in the military of Career controversy allegation faced allegations of human rights abuse during his military service. Discharged from the military in 1998, travel ban is previously banned from the entering the United States due to this allegation. To the ban was later lifted, and the next last, Denias Prabowo has consciously denied any wrongdoing. Next, an achievement in military. Prabowo became commander of Kopassus and later led Kostrad, Strategic Reserve Command, on controversies. His military career was marked by allegiance of human rights violence, particularly in East Timor, and during 1998 political crisis. Transition to civil life. After retiring from the military, Prabowo focused on business and later enter politics. Prabowo entered politics in the early 2000. He founded the Great Indonesian Movement Party, or the name Gerinda, in 2000. And the next presidential election, he ran for president again. Joko Widodo, or the name Jokowi, Prabowo gained in massive support but narrowly lost to the election. Prabowo ran again, Jokowi, in 2019 after losing his seat, the result, and later joined Jokowi cabinets. In the Minister of Defense since 2019, Prabowo has served as Indonesian Minister of Defense in Gerinda Party, or the name Gerinda Party. Gerinda promotes nationalism, social justice, and people welfare. And the next Minister of Defense. Since 2019, Prabowo has served as Indonesian Minister of Defense. He focused strengthening the military promotion, defense self-sufficiency, defense modernization. He initiated programs to modernize military equipment and build local defense introduced. And the next, international relations. Prabowo strengthens defense. Prabowo diplomacy with various countries such as the US, France, and South Korea. In the next, leadership style. He is known for being firm, disciplined, national, and the last nationalistic. His leadership emphasizes unity, sovereignty, vision for Indonesia. Prabowo efficient, strong, independent, and prospers Indonesia, and he advocates food, energy, and the next defense security. Social contributes. Third, in foundation, he supports education and poverty reduce programs. And the next, social agenda. Social agenda is and the next social agenda promise to improve welfare from farmers, soldiers, and teachers. And second, seeks to reduce poverty through rural development, empowers unity and national pride, challenges human rights history. His past military record remains controversial, may affect international trust and relation need transparency and reconciliation. And the next, and global challenge. Global challenge, economic slowdown, climate change, and global tension must balance diplomacy between great powers. Indonesian neutrality will be this opportunity in industrialization can strengthen national manufacturing and export, develop job opportunities and innovation, build long-term economic independence. And the next, strategic opportunities. Prabowo cultures to strengthen democratic institution, human rights, and social inclusion. This would enhance his legitimacy and long-term stability if he successfully combines his military experience. And Prabowo could choose to strengthen the democratic institution, human rights, and social inclusion. This would enhance his legitimacy and long-term stability if he successfully combines his military experience. And the next, focus on welfare economic development, promise to lower price and improve public welfare with concrete programs ready. Focusing on food and energy independence provide clear strategic directions is if successful, translating campaign promise into real outcomes will be the hard test of the leadership. Successful, Prabowo could be remembered as a leader who stabilized and modernized Indonesian economy. And the next recommendation for the public and civil society. Civil society and the media and academic must continue to monitor government transparency, particularly and bureaucratic for the reform and economy policy educators, leadership challenge opportunity in the next in 5 years. And the next conclusion is Prabowo Subianto brings to a combination of military experience, political networks, and strong nationalist vision that are key advantage. But he also faces significant challenge. His legacy will depend on whether structural reforms, not just rhetoric, take root in Indonesia's society. To succeed, he must prioritize transparency, merit-based governance, cooperation with civil society. And the last, Prabowo Subianto is presidency returns both promise and uncertainty. He is a leadership will be the judge by thinkable results, no words. Thank you.